Hey, welcome to a new vlog. So last vlog we went furniture shopping and you guys all wanted to see our apartment. We did show you a little sneak peek, but we thought we would do a little walk around. It's definitely not finished. We've got the main pieces of furniture. But yeah, we still wanted to show you. We couldn't wait until all the furniture came because there'll be like 4 weeks time.
We still have a lot of exciting stuff on the way though.
Okay, shall we start in the best part, which is the living and kitchen room. We kind of showed this in the last vlog. And the comments literally said how amazing the view was. And honestly, that is one of the main reasons that we love this apartment. And the view just was incredible from this building, which we didn't get from the other buildings that we viewed. This is my couch. I've wanted this couch for so long, guys. It's actually a dupe of one that we were gonna buy in London from Restoration Hardware. That was very expensive, that couch, but this one was really good value in my opinion. I think it was $2,900 for the whole big L-shaped, and it's really big and so comfy.
It's incredible.
Yeah, you love it, Matt?
Yeah, so comfy for the movie nights.
And then this table we actually chose quite last minute, didn't we? We had our eyes on like this circular table, but we just love like the wood rustic feel. And then we went to the garden centre yesterday. Oh, there's some funny clips. Maybe we'll insert them at the end of the video of us getting some plants, because obviously you can see a big one over there, but we got this is Matt's little cactus and our bonsai tree. And the lady gave us these two little cat figurines, which in the UK, my family actually had two cats, exactly the same colour as these, one called Blue, one called Fluff. So now it feels like they're with me in the little bonsai tree.
I've always wanted a bonsai, and the way it's been styled and the way that you have all of the stones and the greenery, I just absolutely love. That was one of the key things for me to get the apartment set up with some incredible plants. And as you can see, we have a couple that have already arrived. Well, that was a mission getting them in here in itself, wasn't it?
That was funny. We'll put the clips at the end of this video. But these coasters we got from Crate & Barrel. We did such a good haul from Crate & Barrel. And then this gorgeous pink, well, clay sort of looking vase. A lot of things that we got from Target too, so like these blankets. We did such big Target hauls all in the previous vlogs. We kept ending up at Target at like 10, 11 p.m. at night when it closed, and it happened like 3 nights in a row. It was just so funny.
We had so much fun in there. If you haven't seen that episode of us bumbling around and being silly in there, I'll link it in the description.
This is our Birds of Paradise plant. We're waiting for a pot that we've just ordered.
Yeah, this isn't our style to have a bin bag on there. We have a gorgeous pot coming.
Yeah.
Where did you order that from?
West Elm, which is a really nice store as well. Then this was from City Furniture, this lamp, similar to when we bought the couch and the rug and the coffee table. And then this is from Target.
That is such a good find. Like when I saw this, I absolutely loved it. I just think it's so simple, and what a great Target find. Less than $100 that, which you might still think is a lot, but
no, it was like $60.
That could easily be like a few hundred.
I think our friends also said this too, but furniture and gas is actually cheaper in the US, and I feel like that's true. Like if you've got a good eye for things, not saying that I do, but I feel like whatever your style, you can find good pieces. And you can do that anywhere, I suppose, but I feel like here it's been a lot easier. Okay, should we show the kitchen now?
Let's do it.
So this is the coffee machine that actually Matt tried to use, but there was an error that came up, didn't it,
Yeah, it's a filter error. Apparently it's quite a common thing with this machine. I've looked online.
Does anyone have one of these that can help Matt?
Basically when you turn it on, it's that error fill pipe SIS error on this Bosch coffee machine. So I've taken it all apart. Like it actually comes.
Oh yeah, it comes out
all the way out, and so you have the water this side. The beans go in at the top there where there's a grinder, and that all works fine. When you press cafe, it doesn't work anyway.
That's a shame. Big oven, Wolf oven. That's like a high-end brand in the UK, where we see that in like high-end houses, don't we?
Yeah, and I think because it's an American brand, you just see it less, whereas you Siemens and mellor is Italian, German.
This is one of my favourite pieces. Crate & Barrel. It's actually really heavy because it's real marble. This fruit bowl. But I love that. And these were just Target finds, these little random things.
Nice though, I'll give you a closer look.
This was from Target too, and I remember getting it out of the bag thinking like, when did we put that in?
I like it.
We made it work. Then we bought a toaster and a blender. We have yet to use this, but I really want to make some smoothies. Then we have, there's like a dishwasher, like cupboards. Our fridge is through here, freezer drawers. I've got some frozen grapes in here. That's it. It's looking a bit sparse. We need some ice cream. The building we're in also has like a mini shop downstairs. Yeah. So you can get ice cream at midnight.
We did recently do a full Trader Joe's groceries hauls, but we've eaten through most of that.
Yeah.
We need to go again soon.
The fridge doesn't look as aesthetic as one. Oh, our YouTube plaques. So we haven't put this anywhere yet, so they're on the floor.
We're waiting for a nice console table here.
Yeah.
With I want to get a big piece of artwork that basically takes up that entire space.
Yeah.
And that would look really great on there.
So we'll get the gold million subscriber plaque this year. I'm sure with the Luxury Home Show, we're on nearly 700,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And we've also got speakers, so we've been playing music quite a bit.
Yeah, it's such a vibe here. Like,
so
wait till the sun goes down, and many nights in Miami have this beautiful pink, purple sky as a sunset. And we'll maybe pick this up later today. It's a little cloudy, but we'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll definitely pick this up at night and with our projector on, because this projector we actually bought from the UK. So we didn't have any belongings. It's been exactly 2 weeks since we moved here. So everything you see, we've literally purchased apart from this projector and our clothes. And we actually did a brand deal with this company. It was called Nebula. It's going to be like another brand deal now, but it's not sponsored. And we worked with them with the Luxury Home Show. And honest to God, this projector from Nebula, I just said that, sorry. It's just so good, isn't it? I think they do mini versions, but we love it.
There's various different ones, but it's so cool because we just got a basic tripod, and then at night, we'll show you a little later, this entire wall becomes our cinema room.
But you don't have to have it straight on. So that we've been in a lot of rooms where it had to be on the side of the room, but you can do settings so it still looks straight on the wall. Honestly, we've literally took this everywhere with us.
One of my favourite parts on it is the sound system, because sound is so important when you're watching something. It's almost just as important as the visuals, and you can invest a lot in good sound equipment. This is definitely a bit of an investment. It's over $2,000.
Yeah.
But it's
I
pretty
think,
cool.
we've used it so much, and the mini ones I think are really good too. So we've got another huge plant. This Matt chose this one.
I love this plant. I want to get the biggest possible.
We did nearly get a bigger one, but we measured it up and I was like, this is actually too big.
Got to give them time to grow as well, and I feel like that's a good amount of room.
We've got electric blinds too, which I love so much, but they're not working at the minute, sadly. Okay. Should we head outside to the balcony?
Yeah, one of our favourite areas, the balcony.
Oh my God, it's windy today. Sometimes it's too... I'll put my back to the wind so the mic's not too bad. Okay, but you can have a quick look at the view. Honestly, it's one of our favourite parts of this apartment. Like I said, inside, the view is just incredible. We love watching all the boats go by. The best part of this... we also got more plants.
Yeah, you've got to have plants out here. I want to get plants all throughout this entire area.
It was my first time learning how expensive big outdoor plant pots are. They're a lot more than I expected, but...
Yeah, we invested $1,000 into plants.
No, we'll have them forever.
Yeah,
then we've got a grill, an electric grill. I'm excited to use this, and we're going to get a table out here, aren't we?
Yeah, don't forget our cactus.
Oh yeah, a little cactus.
So I love this area. The fact that you have an outdoor barbecue on your apartment unit is so cool. One of our favourite features, and you've got a fridge in there too.
Yeah, this balcony is really big. There's actually another balcony on the other bedroom. And then we'll head back in.
What about this view? I think for me this is incredible also, especially at night. You have the ocean view across the bay, across Key Biscayne, but also the city view. I mean, this is incredible. So you can look directly out here across the view. That's one of my favourite parts. And then you can come around here and you have the ocean.
I hope our mics are still working.
I hope so too.
I'm wearing shoes, by the way, because Matt accidentally dropped a glass last night and we didn't have a hoover yet, so we had to go and buy a dustpan and brush, but I accidentally got a bit of glass in my foot yesterday.
It's a good time to mention that actually, because if you do see the odd bit on the floor, it's because we don't have a hoover yet. So
it's coming tomorrow.
We
did a big Amazon delivery, but it's not coming till tomorrow. So shall we go into the second bedroom first?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just quickly point the iPad out actually, so you can, do the blinds, the lighting, the temperature
and music, of
the
course.
best part. This is our yoga room.
It's a work in progress. It's got a long way to come. It's very bare at the moment.
It's going to be our study, so we're going to have 2 desks in here, maybe like a little sofa to film some videos with a nice backdrop. And we've just got our suitcases here at the moment. And this is the other balcony that I was telling you about. Pretty big as well. Like our other apartment, this was, well, some apartments we rented didn't even have a balcony, but one of them had a balcony this size.
So we've got a lot of plans for this. We're thinking do some really nice comfy sofas, or maybe a couple of chairs, somewhere to kick back and read and relax and look at the view.
Yeah, good. I didn't know that. We're doing sofas out here too.
Yeah, I think we should do sofas here and create like a nice romantic seating area. My idea is sofa one side, sofa the other, little low coffee table, some nice fairy lights hung up, plants all around, and that is going to be a really nice little oasis because it's directly out and it's minimal noise. I think it's going to be a really nice spot.
Do you want to be honest, I was really surprised at the price of outdoor furniture. I feel like it's the most out of the, I thought it would be like same price as like an indoor sofa, but they seem to be more. I think
you invest in it because of the durability.
The durability,
the fact that it has to be built to a standard to last a long time in bad weather.
Ensuite, shower over bath in here. Don't need to go in there. Shall I show? Do you want to show them your walk-in wardrobe?
Can do. Yeah, it's nothing special.
Do you want to show them? Yeah.
It's nothing special. Again, still a work in progress, but it does the job. So just got all my bits in here. I've got a couple of Target drawers for pants and socks, hats, shorts. This side is the most important section, my library.
Love that.
And yeah, gym tops, cologne, pretty standard.
Do you want to take us through to the bedroom?
Now you take us through because you've got your walk-in wardrobe to show us.
Speakers literally in every bedroom too. I didn't even realise before we moved in, so it was a really good surprise.
And the same with the hallway, it's looking very plain. Want to do artwork across this wall here. Mirror, a plant in that corner. So you're going to have to come back and watch the fully furnished tour.
Yeah, we'll do that in a few weeks' time.
But we do like to keep you updated with the progress.
Yeah, we couldn't wait. And I always think it's fun, even when you watch people's apartment tours and they're empty. I still watch that, so I thought we might as well do a video. So this is the bedroom. We went for like a nice blush cotton sheet and linen duvet set. Should we say about the funny story about in the store?
Yeah.
The guy in the City Furniture store, he was so helpful.
Dario.
This is where we bought everything from. Apart from these 2 cushions, they're from Crate and Barrel, but the rug, the lamp, the bed, the mattress, all from City Furniture. And he was like, yeah, like if you want to be stylish, you could go for linen on the top and then a soft, a tencel or cotton on the bottom so it touches your skin. And I was like, oh, that is such a good idea. So the duvet cover has like the top half which looks aesthetic, but the bottom, I was like, America is so far ahead with like, half and half duvet covers. And I was like, we've got to get that. And I realised you have to actually buy it separately because they have a thing in America which is a fitted sheet. No, not a fitted sheet. A sheet that goes over you. And then the duvet is like, if you want it or not.
It's separate rather than
separate.
In the UK.
You just have
one.
Yeah, you just have a duvet. Well,
There's a different way of doing it, but what I will say is this bed is incredibly comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased with the neutral earth tones that we went for on the bed.
So like this is a linen pillow and then that's a comfy cotton one. But yeah, for a moment I did think, wow, we're going to have like half and half bed sheets. Should we show this lamp as well?
Yeah, show the lamp. We love these.
You want to go closer? That's the same lamp as the one in the living room, but we're yet to buy a bedside table.
We've also got the rug, which we'll give you a little look at. Really like the pattern on this, minimal, but
one thing we don't like about this bed is this bit underneath. It's not as bad as we thought.
There's also, to see it, you have to get like really low.
But this bed was really good value in our opinion, and the bed that we were originally going to go for was double the price.
Well, how much was the bed? Let them know.
I think it was $899 or $799.
I think that's great value for
dollars. That is. So if you're from the UK, that's like even less.
King size.
Yeah, king size as well. But the one that we wanted was $1,500, and when we saw this, we were like, it's actually quite nice. And we looked at the price, we're like, yeah, I wouldn't say it's, the other one was double as good. So we ended up going for that, and I actually don't think the other one would have fit. So it's a good job we went for that.
This is super stylish. I like it, and it just shows our way of thinking from all of our experience investing in property. Like, we still love a deal.
Yes,
for
we
example,
do.
this mattress, it was the last one in the store and it was a store model.
Yeah.
But we were able to negotiate 40% off for just by the fact that it had been a display item.
Yeah, it was
And
in the shop floor for a week.
You know, it's not really been used. What a great deal.
Yeah. Should we show the plants in here?
Yep.
So this is a yucca plant.
No, it's really nice actually.
No, it's called a yucca. Then I got an orchid. Because Matt picked up a little cactus and then I felt left out, so I got one of these. Okay, and then that was the door to the balcony.
Let's have another look at that
Another
view.
look?
Because this is what it's about, the way you can walk out of the bedroom for me and then you just look out.
This view is better at night with the city when the skyscrapers light up.
I'll show you it later.
Shall I show my walk-in wardrobe?
I think that's time.
Okay, welcome to my wardrobe. Don't pan this corner, this is messy.
Okay.
These are all my clothes. And you can obviously see my little Jellycat collection. This isn't a Jellycat actually. But these have been gifts from Matt and my mum. Yeah, and then I've got also this face mask.
I want to explain what that is, give people a bit of context, otherwise they'll be thinking we're into some wacky shit.
It's for red light therapy to help acne scars. I actually need to use that more, to be honest. But how cute are these? This is the main part of the closet. But no, yeah, I love having a walk-in wardrobe. This is like a dream come true. I've never had a wardrobe this big before. So it's pretty cool that me and Matt have our own walk-in wardrobes. You like that too, don't you, Matt?
I do, yeah, I absolutely do.
Shall we? This is the ensuite. I was going to say, shall we show the ensuite? But literally
Already in. I love the marble in here. It's absolutely stunning, and a lot of people don't necessarily think marble is worth it, but I personally really like it. When it's done in a minimal aesthetic like this, there's something about the way you look at it and the feel. There's just nothing compares to it in a bathroom for me.
So we bought this from Target too, just to give it a bit of a contrast, and then we've like done cute little his and hers toothbrushes. Let's show the shower, because this is the best part of this ensuite.
Yeah, it's a good shower.
I love that shower, it's so big.
We've got a bath over there. We really are showing you absolutely everything in our home, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay. This is the area that it gets a bit boring, but
Yeah, there's a lot to do here, a lot of ideas. We're going to make this really interesting.
this is a powder room that does the light work? Yeah. We got this from Target. Target. But yeah, we have 3 bathrooms. That's so crazy.
There was a funny story that happened with the bin.
toilets.
Do you want to tell everyone?
Oh yeah, are we allowed?
Well, it wasn't like
Yeah, we
something
didn't
we
do
did
anything.
intentionally.
We didn't do anything.
We spent enough money there, I think.
We spent a lot of money, but we got home and I went to put the bin in the toilet.
We got home from where? Give them context.
We got home from Target.
Yeah.
I went to put the little black bin. And I was like, what is in it? Was really loud. And I opened it and there was a little baby football. Wait, where is that? Here.
It's in that cupboard, yeah. Yeah, so we just opened this little foot bin, and of course, like, we didn't open it at the store. Why would you? Just pick it up, put it in the basket.
But the annoying thing is the bin was broken. So we got a free ball, but the bin was broken. And
Yeah.
I forgot to get the receipt out of the trolley to take it back. But
So if you watched the
Cute.
last vlog, you'll see that we were browsing for a circular ball pillow.
oh yeah.
And we really liked it, but we were like, is this worth it? It was $150. Maybe that could be it instead.
Yeah. Then this is the washer dryer. Oh, don't show our washing basket.
These are actually a bit boring, I know, but they're very decent washing machines and dryers. Like the size of them and the quality, I'm really pleased with.
Mini iron board. These are the best laundry things we've ever had. And I think with America and with appliances in general, they're all just better.
They're certainly
Like,
bigger.
even all the other apartments that we've viewed, they just had bigger and better appliances than what you get in the UK. Okay. Should we head back to our favourite space?
Head back.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. We've tried to do one of those styles where the interior designers just like throw the blanket over the sofa really effortlessly.
Well, look, the thing is with style is it's all personal, and it's just about collecting things that give you joy, and you look at and you think, yeah, that reminds us of who we are and like our personality, and each their own. But I love what we've done here, and I'm so excited for the future, like the way we can add more things in and go shopping for lots of items.
Me too. I feel
Exciting.
I feel like we've made this place feel like ours, and it's good that we have the same style too, but I'm really pleased with all our purchases. I feel like we've been smart with our choices, both in price and pieces that we've picked up. And we'll add to it over time. Let us know in the comments what you guys think to our style. Critique us if you like.
Thanks for the tour, Summer.
Yeah, thanks.
We should do a bit of a sit-down bit as well.
Yeah? You sit down then, babe.
Because I know we often I read through all your comments and I love replying to everyone, we both do. But something we get quite a lot, we get asked about is like, you know, why do we choose to rent this? Like when we've bought other places in the past, we have other properties that we own, like why would we not buy? So I thought it's good to explain a bit of our reasoning behind that. So I think number one is we've obviously moved from London to Miami. It's a new place to live for us. And we felt it would be unwise to go and buy something straight away. It's really important for us to try an area. Like ultimately at this price point and the price point we want to live at, you know, you could actually quite easily lose money on buying something if you decide it's not right. After a short period of time, 6 months, a year, you've obviously got the closing fees. You pay a lot of money here in the States to buy.
Stamp duty as well.
Yeah, to transact on something. And luxury buildings have very high HOA fees as well, which can actually mean that you're paying, you know, a significant amount every month. As a landlord, as an owner, you take care of that. So as a tenant, we're not paying for that. And it's the same, you don't pay for the council tax here. Now, obviously, it's all relative and it's added into the rent. But we felt for us, because we signed this, we paid 12 months rent up front. And partly we had to do that because we didn't have a credit history here in America. Well, I say we had to do it. No one said to us we need to. Like,
it put us in a better negotiation
It just put us
position.
in a better negotiation
And we
position.
did get,
Yeah.
you know, a decent amount off what this was listed
We did.
at.
You guys know we're all about negotiating and getting the best deal available.
And it's a reminder to negotiate for rentals, because I think people just do that for sale.
Everything is negotiable, whether that's price, whether that's a term within the deal to make it more attractive and more favourable to you. Ultimately, if you don't ask the question, you'll never know, and that goes for anything in life. So we were able to get over $1,000 off per month by paying 12 months up front, which is a significant amount, essentially. $12,000, which can go into furnishing the entire place.
Which probably has been the amount, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so that was really wise for us to do that. So that's definitely a reminder to negotiate if you're looking at rentals.
What would you say to the people commenting, why have you not shared the price of the apartment?
Yeah, so it's a good question, and it's not like we're opposed to it. If someone wants to reach out and ask how much we are paying because they're comparing stuff that they're looking at, we're always open to it. But I think, like, as we've grown and as we've got ourselves into, you know, a better position, we'd never want to come across pretentious, like we're trying to push the price as like, oh, look at us, we're paying this. It's really not the case. When you share a lot of your life like we do on the channel, and when there's no denying it, like we're building businesses, we're building our success, and ultimately it is our goal to live a better and better life. You can come across like you're showing off. But at the same time, we get so many messages every single week from people that are inspired, people that have changed their life in one way or another for the better after watching our stuff, and I'm sure other people's stuff too. But if you can't look out there for inspiration, then where do you go? And we feel it's been a very important part of our life to experience so many different locations, cultures, experiences, living in different places. And the more we've shared that, I think it can help other people think, you know what, like there might be an alternative life out there that's available. I think it's really key. Whatever situation you're in now, if you're unhappy, then there is alternate options. But getting a bit off course, so back to why we didn't buy this. So I think we've covered the fact that it's best to learn the area. We want to be really up to speed on what's the price per square foot in this area, how long are things taking to sell on the market, what type of deal is going through, what takes longer to sell, a house or apartment, what's there a bigger margin on to make money on. There's so many factors to think about that we need to really immerse ourselves and learn that. And renting just allows us to experience living in this incredible building. Ultimately, there's no difference really. Everything's rented in life if you think about it, we're not here forever. But then the other thing was, from a capital allocation perspective, often you find that the higher price point you go for your own home, you can get a lower return on investment from a cash flow perspective from renting something out. So alternatively, rather than buy one of these properties and put a substantial amount of money into that and collect our return if you rent it out, alternatively, you could buy several other properties for a lower cash amount, but net a higher overall profit because there'll be a greater yield. Like if you look at the ratio of property value and purchase price to rental income, it isn't a direct line upwards. It's not like if you spend an extra 100, 200, 300,000, an extra million, you're going to get the same increase in rent. That's typically why a better yield, better investments are a lower price point, because they're going to rent out consistently and you're not putting as much money in. So we're looking at maybe investing in more properties here in Miami whilst also renting this place. We want to carry on investing in properties in the UK, as well as investing a lot in our businesses.
So to put that in simpler terms, because I even thought that was a bit confusing, but I know what you mean.
My bad.
You could buy 5 properties which are slightly lower value that have a good yield.
Yes.
So your rental cash flow is quite high, and then you're using that money to pay for where you live, which is rent, but then you have 5 properties going up in value, which overall might be more than just one property.
And if you buy the right properties, will bring you more overall cash flow. Yeah. And essentially it's just an income expense balance sheet, isn't it?
But it's also, personal preference. Some people want to own where they live.
Of course, it's not one size fits all, absolutely, and we're certainly not against it. And our plan in the long term is to buy our home where we live, to renovate it, to make it completely our own, and we're really looking forward to that chapter.
Oh, can you imagine the vlogs?
Essentially here in Miami, exactly. The vlogs, the full renovation, that's really exciting to look forward to. But you don't always have to live in the future. Like, this is now.
Yeah.
This is incredible, and I'm very grateful for it, but also proud of the choices we've made over the last 5 years to get to a position to not only live in a fairly nice apartment, but ultimately in a different country to where we grew up, whilst having a business here and essentially working on our own terms. And it just shows that is possible, because if you said to us 5 years ago, we would be here in this way.
That's mental.
Wow.
And also for anybody,
Carry on.
For anybody, wait, don't tickle my armpit.
Tickling your armpit.
You were close. For anyone wondering that hasn't watched our previous vlogs, we're on a O1 visa, which is currently for 3 years, and then you can extend it for 12 months, infinitely. But we might change visas if we do decide to stay. There are other options to look at, but that's what we're currently on. It's called an O1, and we'll do more of a sit-down video in the future, talking about our visa process. It was around 6 months, in brief, just to give you a bit of background.
So the visa was we'll do a full sit-down video. But it was partly based on the brands that we've built and the following that we have, but then we also set up a company that was our own sponsor. So that's how we were able to get sponsored. We're a sponsor.
Yeah, and you don't actually need a ton of followers. It's not really down to just that. I mean, that helps, but there are other kind of boxes you can tick, whether that's awards that you've won or special recognition, things like that. So, you don't have to have 1 million followers or anything for that specific visa. But we've probably been talking for 30 minutes now.
Yeah, well, you can skip through the bit that you're not interested in, but hopefully
my arm's aching.
Answered questions and gave you a lot of info. And as usual, drop us a comment. We pretty much aim to reply or at least see everything. We might miss some, but you can always comment again. And thanks for watching.
Earlier today, we met a videographer.
Yeah,
Pat for potential luxury home show videos. Oh, sorry, my voice went weird then.
That's okay. Yeah, it was a good meeting. So we're looking forward to bringing you, those that follow the luxury home show, we're looking forward to bringing you some incredible tours here and episodes with homeowners, with lots of cool people, and maybe some of us as well.
No, hopefully we want to do celebs, or we'll start with C-listers and then go up the ladder to A-listers.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you know anyone...
Yeah, if you are a celeb watching this...
Yeah, or you know someone with a cool house in Miami,
and you don't
in Florida,
even need to be a celeb.
We're always open to a conversation. We're looking to share these incredible homes and stories and individuals.
Yeah, that's the most interesting part. The individuals behind it and the stories. Because I bet there's a lot of people that we'll meet that have done the American dream, where they came as their parents immigrated to America, and they've made it. I've seen a few stories like that on YouTube already, and that's inspiring.
And even people that emigrated themselves, first generation.
Themselves, okay, cool. And then we'll just quickly put some plant clips of us. When we bought these huge plants, we went to this gorgeous garden centre it's called Midtown Garden Centre.
I was going to say the name because I can't recommend them enough. The
staff were amazing.
Were fantastic. They were so helpful.
Yeah.
Really, really brilliant. and they also had incredible plants.
Yeah, we bought a lot. We didn't go overboard. We bought the perfect amount, but we just bought it all in one go.
We've got more oxygen in here now. They're beautiful to look at.
Bringing them in was hilarious though, through the elevator, and they were so big. Oh, but we managed to do it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little vlog.
We're gonna pick it up in the
we'll
evening.
pick it up later.
Yeah.
So good at night. Okay, speak to you soon. Okay, the sun has just gone down. It's starting to get a little bit darker. I've just been chilling on the sofa while Matt went for a run.
All right, here we are at night. Sun's gone down and we're just chilling out, watching some YouTube on the projector, which has kind of just gone off. There, it's back. How good does that look? We need to move it down a little bit, but we can do that. We've made some homemade ramen and we're going to eat that up now. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this apartment tour. Stay tuned, we will do another look around once all of the new furniture pieces arrive. Hopefully we should have delivery coming this week for an incredible dining table set. So we will keep you posted on that. But thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.